Burn, baby, burn. Why do we have 20 cards on our sideboard? Oh, Moto. Please don't ever change. Where the hell did my deck go? Alright, what the hell's going on here? Okay, there we go. Moto. Okay, this is burn. We're gonna try to quickly reduce our opponent's life to 0. Goblin Guide, Monastery Swiftware, Eidolon, couple Lava Man here in the main, and then a lot of burn spells. We are splashing green in the board for Destructive Revelry. This is something Burn has historically done. They used to play, like, there's versions of Burn that play, like, Wild Nacatl and the Tarkus Command as well. We've moved to more of a streamlined version of just more consistency, I guess you could say. So, we're going to go burn some people. Alright, let's... I lied. We're putting on a little bit of Little Dicky. Okay, this hand's really good. We're going to go Goblin God on 1 into Lava Man, Suspend Riftbolt. We get our White Source so we can Boros Charm. Searing Blaze can take down a blocker if it's in the way. If they go Dude on 1, we can Searing Blaze. This Mardu. Okay. I want to play a Pyromancer. I want to Searing Blaze it. My hand is really redundant. It's a bunch of burn spells. I'm assuming they're just gonna take Boros Charm because it's like the really. So they just don't have a removal spell? Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and play this Arid Mesa. I'm not gonna crack it though. I am gonna suspend this Riftbolt. The reason I'm not cracking here is because I want to be able to have landfall for this Searing Blaze if it comes up. So then we have Riftbolt coming off. That's going to put him to 13. Goblin Guide puts him down to 11. Lava Spike puts them to 8. Whereas if they play a dude here, okay, I'm gonna Searing Blaze here. Like, they know I have double Searing Blaze. I don't understand why they would have Flashback Looting. I mean, I have Flashback Souls. Like, I mean, I guess it gains them 2 life. I'm actually going to Shock here, so I can Searing Blaze. Because that lets me be able to Searing Blaze again here in the future if need be. Like on this young Pyromancer. So 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So they have a spell here. They can't. So they have like looting, discard 2 spells. They can play Bedlam Reveler. But I don't really care. It's like I can attack with Goblin Guide. If they block, we can Searing Blaze, kill it. I think we're fine here. I think we're in a fine position. They play 2 swamps. I'm assuming so, right? Because they play Veil. So then we really just need. If we draw. We have a lot of life draws next turn. Just to get this 3 damage off. So now any burn spell on our deck wins. So now any creature also kills them. No need to slow roll it. Cool. Okay, against Mardu, I think I want the Ensnaring Bridges. I want Rest in Peace, possibly Path. There might be an argument for Deflecting Bomb here, but I think it's a little too weak. Whereas, like, this deals with Pyromancer and Reveler. This deals with Reveler and Lingering Souls. This deals with all their creatures. They do play K command, so like Ensnaring Bridge kind of loses a little bit of value, but I think that's fine. I like my Searing Blazes. I think since we're bringing in Rest in Peace, we can cut Lava Man. So this is just like a Helix out matchup. I can see this just being a Helix out matchup. Like we are 100% the aggressor, and like there's no argument of that. But I think because we're not going to be in a racing position, Helix is probably not at its best here. This hand's fine. Obviously, we would love to draw one drop. I mean, another land. Okay. Hopefully we hit another land here so we can Searing Blaze theirs. We were playing against Mardu, right? Like we have the next creature on lockdown. We have the next two creatures on lockdown. I don't understand why they would bring in like is Swiftspear playing main board? I know like early iterations of Mardu were playing this main board. Like I don't understand why they would have it here though. Like that is definitely not stereotypical anymore. Okay, them taking paths tells me they have Bedlam Reveler in hand. Attack. Got it on lockdown. Okay. So we draw land, we can bolt you. Okay, that's not a bad draw. Unfortunately means we can't attack. So I'm just gonna go ahead and bolt. And now they're dead to land. So they're dead to land. They're dead to bolt, lava spike. Actually, thinking about it now, I don't think I really like. I don't think I like bringing in Rest in Peace in this matchup, just because. Well, maybe Rest in Peace does make their Bedlam Reveler way worse. It also makes Lingering Souls much worse as well. Oh, they're dead. Cool. I didn't realize they put themselves to 1. Cool. So, Lingering Souls and Bedlam Reveler are turned off by Rest in Peace. But is that better than Lava Man being able to shoot down tokens and Pyromancer? Probably. Just because, like, Lingering Souls is essentially a gain 2 to 4, depending on, like, actually it's anywhere from, like, a gain 2 to, like, a gain 8. So, shutting off Lingering Souls is probably worth it by itself. And then, like, the added incentive of being able to turn off Bedlam Reveler is probably also worth it. This hand's fine. I'm just gonna run him down. Green White Company, Elves. This hand is insane. Wild Nicatl. So 8 whack. Yeah, 8 whack. Zoo. The 8 burning the Burning Emissary deck. I'm just gonna grab a mountain, play this Goblin Guide. If they want to trade Goblin Guide for Nicatl, I'm fine with that. This is probably an Eidolon out matchup, right? Like, on the play, it's probably good. On the draw, not so much. Like, obviously, I want my Searing Bloods. I want my Searing Bloods, and you might be able to talk me into Path. I don't want second Eidolon. I want a third land. Probably going to bolt the Swiss Tree here. Dry Milton's an interesting one. That's one I haven't seen in quite a while. Also, what's going on tonight, Ian? How's life, bud? Hey, Carl, what's up, man? Yeah, I saw where you messaged me that, Ian, and that's gross. Was that in actual Tooth and Nail, or was that? Oh, what did Goblin Guide show us? Bolt. So they don't block their dead. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Nope, that only is 9. So I think we're attacking with just the Swift Spears here. I think I want to bolt down the Nicodle here. I'm not sure I like Genesis Wave personally, but I don't like it in any deck outside of like Mono Green Devotion, which is like obviously just a probably trading Goblin Guides here. Goblin Guide, you have not been nice to me. Nice Bushwhacker. Okay, so we can attack with both. They block. We Skullcrack them. They go to 2. We're dead to Goblin Guide then, or like any haste threat. Or we can attack with both and then play Eidolon. I like that. Let's play Eidolon. So the attack we block, and then they're dead to Skullcrack on the crackback. Okay. We're gonna attack here. And like I'm just gonna pass because if I play Skullcrack and they bolt me in response, I die. Whereas they go to 1. And if they remove my Eidolon, they die to Skullcrack. They're dead to known information. Carl, are you still hanging around? I know you were talking about this new league mode. What's it like? Probably want Path, Searing Blood. On the draw, I want Eidolon out. This seems fine. This hand is nuts, so do you like Deflecting Palm here? Like I didn't know what else I would want to cut for it though. This is the problem. Maybe go down like 2 Rift Bolts for him because Rift Bolt's a little slower in this matchup. You cut Guide? Interesting. Because Goblin Guide's going to give it to him here. Yeah, I think Goblin Guide is absolutely insane. But again, like this isn't a deck I regularly play, so I can't tell you if that's yes or like correct or not. But I like my hasty 2/2s. Oh yeah. Look at that 6 damage off their mana base. If this is like they can't even this into okay. Now they have like Spirit Guide, Bushwhacker, we could be in trouble. Okay. Please don't Bushwhacker me. I asked nicely. Three, 6, 9, 10, 11. Okay. So their fetching tells me that they have Goblin Bushwhacker in their hand. That's why they wanted double red here. So I actually think I kind of like Lava Man plus Bolt. And then depending on what next turn looks like, I think I like Lava Man here, and then leave up Bolt. Like Lava Man can trade with. I want this in play first, I think, because like if this lives through the turn, it can start pinging off their dudes. Is my thought process here. That means that Goblin Guide's on blocking duty this turn. But I do like Swiftspear block Bolt because that gives us a 2/3 on blocking duty, and like they have nothing that can really take it down from that point. Now if they have, I was gonna say if they have land Bushwhacker again, we're dead. But okay, Boros Charm doesn't really do it for us. Okay, that's fair. I think I'm willing to trade Goblin Guides. This takes 8. I can also block here and then bolt one of these, but I don't like that as much. I like this and then bolt down one of their 2/2s. It still puts me dead to bolt, but and again I'm just gonna pass here. I mean we're dead to bolt, so here we can go block, bolt, shock down this other one. Okay. Is this exquisite firegraphs? Oh. Big old monkey. Okay, that lets me Searing Blaze the thing, but I go to 1. I think we're just going to play this and pass and Helix down one of their things. And the cattle. Alright, we're dead. Now on the play, I think I want Eidolons. Do I want Eidolon over Lava Spike on the play? Like Eidolon just punishes them. I don't like Eidolon. I think we're just gonna run this back. Take path out. Okay. I like this. Gonna give it to him. And then this turn I can go Swiftspear Bolt. And then the next turn we can just slam Eidolon. Actually, I think I want to play Eidolon this turn because if they have their shenanigans, Eidolon punishes their shenanigans. Yeah, I'm just going to slam Eidolon this next turn. This is Battle Cattle. Battle Nacatl. Nope. They gonna do their shenanigans turn 1? Because if so, then I'm just gonna do this. Alright, here I think I just want to play my 1-drops. Yeah, I want Eidolon to come down like after I already have a clock in play. Can't say I've seen this card before. So they also have bolts. I think I just want to play Goblin Guide and get in for 3. Because that would put our clock faster than theirs. I agree. I think I just want to just beat them down. I think you're right. This should be the last card I play. Oh, I really like a land so we can get rid of these Goblin Guides. Most televised bolt in history. Cool. And then I'm going to Lava Spike them and get in for 3. Or get in for 2. Come on, Goblin Guy, be nice. Okay. Okay. So then that lets me go Swiftspear Helix. And then I have Eidolon as my last card. So I dealt 2 to myself to deal them 3 is essentially how I saw it. You're right. You're right. You're definitely correct. We know the last card in hand is Wood of Foothills. Fuck. Well, luckily we're not gonna have a creature die, so that's just a gain 4. Yeah, I'm not fetching because if I draw a what's it called? A Boros Karn kills them. They're on our way. Here we go. We're going to take over. Oh, that's really good. That's really, really annoying. So we can go ahead and Boros Charm them, play Eidolon, and then attack, which forces them to do this before Eidolon. Yeah, they had to do this now. And then we can fetch here, put an Eidolon, and they can't kill us. Yep. Because now they can't kick Bushwhacker, they can't fetch. Do know. I would love to play first. I would love to put Goblin Guide into play turn 1. And nothing left for me. Wow. Storm. I'm gonna put this into play and hope we're done. Are we done? Because I feel like we're done. Alright, you talked me into it. I'll play the second one. Now we're done. I am done casting spells this game, opponent. Triggers. Alright, I lied. Okay. No, get back in your lava spike. Do I want path for their dudes? That seems kind of loose, right? I think I just want these rest in pieces. I could probably talk myself into path. Over like 2 lava spikes on the draw. Probably not. Maybe. See, we have Searing Blaze. This is probably a Skullcrack out matchup, right? Yeah, sure, let's try this. What's the worst that happens? We die on turn 3? Well, not with this hand, we're not. Well, this hand just got very good. It went from good to very good. Are we done, opponent? So just because we could die from basically nothing next turn, I'm going to go ahead and put this Rest in Peace into play. I know I'm losing points of damage this way, but I'd rather have a insurance policy. Thing in the ice. If they want to block, I'm going to bolt it. If they don't block, I'm going to put Eidolon into play. I think I'd rather just put Eidolon into play anyway. Trigger. Sea bags. I don't. So I'm assuming they're gonna flip this thing inside of combat. Oh, I'm bad. I miss. I guess it doesn't really matter. Go ahead and kill this thing in the ice. And then I can play this second Eidolon. And hope they don't have exactly Echoing Truth as one of their 3 cards. One of their 3 unknowns. Are they going to try to go off through double Eidolon? Because they're dead very quickly. So then they can Grape Shot here to kill an Eidolon, go to 2, and then die next time they cast a ritual. Okay. Three-0. We've officially cashed another league. Yeah, from a player from the Burnside, that matchup is awful. That matchup is so awful. Instead of playing Baral there, I probably would have just flipped Thing. This hand really needs a second land. But we already have our blue source. I mean our white source. Yeah, sure. What you doing? Because I'm about to ruin the image and the style that you're used to. Tron. Bounce with the umpty. Yeah, this matchup is basically an auto win, right? Yeah, I'm just gonna Boros Charm them. And then next turn I'm gonna Boros Charm them. And then the next turn I'm gonna Boros Charm them. That's a lie. I'm gonna play this. Oh, and they don't even have Tron. Oh, yes. And then the next turn we get to play Boros Charm. Before damage, I would like to deal 4 to this player. Put you to 4. Okay, go. I hope they don't have Karn. How would we ever survive if they play Karn here? Please don't eat my white source. How do we win if they play a Wormcoil? Guys, how do we beat this? We can't beat a 6/6 lifelinker. Oh no! Oh no! Because if they play Ugin, I don't want to lose my entire board. I know it's like a super, super minor thing. Okay, kill you. If they had Ugin or O-Stone there, we get punished for playing it out. These all come in, right? Like Deflecting Palm there is for any other big Eldrazi, specifically Wormcoil as well. And then Revelries for Wormcoil and like all their early stuff. Is that right? Or do I want Revelry at all? Oh, you're right. You're right. Path is better than WC. I mean, it's better against exactly Wormcoil, yeah. Path is probably correct, yeah. Maybe something like this. And Bridge is just like we're an aggro deck. Like this is for the matchups where like they interact with us, and Bridge is able to slow them down enough where we can pull out enough burn spells to kill them. This is not a Bridge matchup. Like this is already a good matchup. We don't need to dilute ourselves to slow them down when we just beat them to death. I like Palm for like I don't know, is this too much of like do I want both? We'll play both and see what happens. Like worst case scenario, this isn't right. We bring back in a couple Eidolons in the play. Well, we're gonna give it to them, and we're gonna draw a 1-drop. I mean, we're gonna draw a land. I said I wanted a land. You think Goblin Guide lasts? Just to prevent them from setting up Tron? That's probably right. Like, if we draw land, we can go Swift Spear, Lava Spike, and that's actually more damage than if we would have played, Yeah, the trigger would still happen. Hey, what's up, Christian? How you been, bud? Alright, if they Karn our land, we're dead. Well, we're gonna draw a land here, and we're gonna be able to kill this Karn. Okay, we did it. Cool. Good. Can we go to? Get, Revelry kills Wormcoil and Ballista. Seems really slow. Searing Blaze probably shouldn't be in our deck. Yeah, sure. I would like more burn spells, please. Land. Green source. Fetch land. That's not a fetch land. That wasn't a fetch land, so we could Destructive Revelry this. It really is. This matchup's really good. Land! Thanks, Christian. We appreciate you. Natural Tron. Okay, cool. Like that. We probably should have taken the Searing Blazes out of our deck. I completely forgot we had those. So we probably should have had Eidolons in over them, which makes that first hand probably keepable then. This hand's great. And we're just never going to draw another land. Yeah, GG. Take this and get good. Thanks, Christian, for the 400 bits, bud. I greatly appreciate it. Okay. Well, now I'm going to play Eidolon. Well, if they didn't Terminus, I was going to Lava Spike Riftbolt. So bits. So the way bits working is you buy them from Twitch, and you pay the upcharge. So 1 bit is equal to 1 cent when you donate it. You can launch like ads and stuff to get them. Watched an episode of Jack Ryan and got 400 biddies. Christian, you're the best, man. I greatly appreciate it. Except I noticed you're not in the #1 spot right now in bits. So maybe you should go watch more Jack Ryan and go get me more bits. I mean, get you some more bits. It's just another way to tip. Supreme Verdict. Volt you. Really good at drawing creatures. We're gonna go ahead and Skullcrack while they're tapped out, and then they're dead to Skullcrack off. All right, you're at 1. Go ahead, opponent. Incoming Snapcaster. Oh, man, I'm bad. I could have played this again. But we were auto-yielded. Snapcaster? I forgot Colonnade. I forgot this has text. Oops. Oops. I learned my lesson this time, chat. Christian, thanks for those bits, man. I greatly appreciate it. If you want to add a deck to the queue, just message me what you want to put in, and we will. I'll get that added. You also have one pending for your sub last month. So give me a couple of lists, and I'll get those added to you for you, bud. My thought process there is like if they have exactly Logic Knot to counter this, that's fine. Like if they want to Logic Knot this is fine. It gets a counter spell out of their hand, but because they're tapped low enough, they have exactly Mana Leak, which doesn't do it, or Logic Knot, which counters their spell. So either way, they're 1-for-1ing us if they have Logic Knot, and if they don't, then they're dead. Ian, I said Christian. Your deck is currently sitting in the queue. It's probably getting played tomorrow. This is probably rest in peace and Firecraft. Like I don't really like rest in peace in this matchup, but I think it's better than anything else we have. Like Searing Blaze is really weak here until they bring in like V-Click and punish us for siding these out. I'm gonna keep 2 of these blazes in over these lava man. Yep. Do you like blood over blaze? I work till 2, Ian. So yeah, if you want me to hold it till after 5, I can do that. I'm just gonna give it to him. Goblin Guide is so nice. Hieroglyphic illumination. Okay. You got it, bud. I'm gonna get punished if they have opt-in Determinus here, but and here I'm just gonna pass. Nope. I had the sweet searing blood. Gym leader Jake, you are the reason we're gonna 4-1 here. You are correct. That was much better. Go. So they take this, they're dead to Firecraft. Well, they're dead to Firecraft. No, it costs, the spell costs 6. I don't play Hearthstone. I don't play Hearthstone, Christian. So as much as I would love to play some Shudderwalk, no. Okay, you're dead. Woo! I will take a 4-1. It has been so long since we had some treasure chests. Yes, it doesn't matter what CMC, when spells talk about CMC, it cares about what is exactly in the top right hand corner. If there is an X, X only matters when it is on the stack. This deck's great. Burn is great. I like Burn. Let's go open some treasure chests. What the fuck is this? You can't choose an untapped permanent unless this spell... Huh. Okay. That's a magic card. Play points. I got it, Christian. Thank you. I've played this card. I've played this card in Commander. I would have much rather had my hey, I'll take a Blooming Marsh. I think that's an extra one, but whatever. I would have much rather have traded those in for ticks, but whatever. This deck's great. I would love to play Burn again. So, Tommy, you literally just missed it. You just missed it, Tommy. Oh my lord. It is some Burn you see. Videos going up on YouTube here shortly.